And welcome back to the Household of Faith Homegrown Series, brought to you by Soul Raymond Ministries. And I'm about to uppot my other Hosta plant. Now, as you can see, this is landscaper cloth, and these baskets I actually got from the Dollar Tree. So I put the landscaper cloth in and filled it with dirt. When I tell you guys that anything that will hold dirt and water can potentially be a container, I really do mean that. All right, so let's get this out of here so we can separate it. Now, the other one that I up potted, whoa, was smaller than this one. Okay, whew, they would be bigger had I transplanted them last year, but you know what? I didn't. Or earlier this spring. I just didn't. So I'm going to do it now because they need to be in a bigger pot so that they can expand some more. Okay, that's pretty much got it. Right. All right. Now, even I actually, I didn't show you on the other video, but I put holes in it still because the landscaper cloth covered it. And of course, there are holes on the side, but like I said, I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I took my soldering iron and I just put holes in it. You could actually put a regular pot in here. I like the fact that they had handles. All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, my I had a solar light in there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Whew. Yep, yep. So I'm gonna. Oh my gosh, if it'll let me. Pick it up. Okay, got to peel off the cloth. All right, not to lose so much of the dirt to the ground. Then I'm just gonna have to sweep it up. All right. Oh yeah. See, it's oh yeah. It needed to come out. But the good thing is that it looks like yeah, separating this one's gonna be easier than the other one. So there's one, there's two, there's three. I don't remember how many of these I ordered when I got these from Holland Bulb a couple years ago. Three, four, five, six, and it just looks like one here. One more. All right. And this has, as you can see, two different kinds. This green, and then the variegated with white one. All right, so I think these really three smaller ones. Okay, that's four. I think I'm going to leave those out of this pot, okay? All right, throw some of this dirt in here. Most of the time, I do not wear gloves, but this is one of those times when I feel like I need to have on some gloves. All right, that's a little too close to the edge there. Putting these smaller ones in first, so I can kind of get them positioned. They're not going to take up that much room. And see, this is good. As you can see, this is good sandy, well draining soil. Pull this leaf up here. All right. Those two, they have some good new growth on it. Okay, now here's the big mama. She did, like I said, this one did flower this year. And it's still got a couple of buds on it. So here we go. You know, I like to tell you guys this, and I may forget on every single video, I might not mention it, but we are not experts. We don't consider ourselves experts or master gardeners. Now, I am thinking about taking a master gardener class just to see what all they can teach you. And I think that would be beneficial. From what I understand, I did speak to a lady who came and spoke about pollinators at the local library, and she just said that the class is like $200. And I was like, okay, but that's here in Texas. I'm going to Colorado. Do I need a master gardener thing from Colorado, or can I use the same one from Texas? So I just want to know about that because I really only have a couple of months before I'm going, but I'm going to look into that because this is something that I truly enjoy. And if taking a class and paying $200 will give me some greater insight, I'm okay with that. All right, then. Here we go. Adjust that a little bit. Now, when I water it, of course, we all know soil's going to go down some, so I'm not overly concerned about covering up a few of the leaves at this moment. All right. That is just about it. Okay. So, of course, uh, we always put the fish emulsion on. I'm going to need to put more than that on it, but I'm just want to make sure I do it and show you. And then we're going to water it in some, not a lot, because like I said about the other one, this thing's kind of heavy. Well, kind of, yeah. All right. So this will settle down some, but this is it. I'm going to trim some of the burnt leaves, and they will burn if they're out in the sun. And this is exactly what happened. I mean, the Texas sun is brutal, and it burned up some of this hosta. It's not nearly as bad as the other one was. Now, the best way is to kind of cut around the shape of the leaf so it doesn't look so bad. That's just torn. It's very windy here as well. All right, so that's uppotted. And these I'm going to put in something smaller, but so that they can still continue to grow. And ooh, look what I found. Perfect little pot right here. Got a little leftover dirt from the other plant. You know, I do better just picking it up. All right, that's a good enough to start. I need a bigger table, don't I? Yeah, well, that's all there is for now. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in this one. But I'm going to go ahead. Oh, that leaf is almost totally burnt. But we're not going to just kick it all. We're going to go ahead and give it a chance to live. All right, that one's just torn. Again, it's windy. And put that one there. I'm going to just throw these cuttings on here in the dirt. This one's just torn. So there's no real other kind of damage. I'm going to just leave that. That's 3. And then we have, that makes 4. And then this was the little piece from the previous plant. All right. Put some dirt in here just to weigh them down. Wiggle the dirt around. Keep them in place. Yeah, I'm interested to see how these do because they're offshoots of the original. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I've got 5 in this pot. There we are. Oops, I'm out of fish emulsion water. So I'm going to have to go and mix some more up and then water this one in. Find a nice shady spot for it and see how it does. So that is it. We are done uppotting the 2 pots of hosta plants I had originally. Now I have 3 pots of them. What you want to remember is that growing things is not, it's not hard. It can be complicated depending on what you're actually growing. Hostas are pretty easy, low maintenance. Um, right now, mine are in pots, and when I move to Colorado, they're going to stay in pots for the first winter because I'm going to go in November. So I'm not going to be transplanting anything until next spring. And then by that time, I will have an idea of what it looks like, where I want to put them, and things like that. But honestly, they can stay in pots forever. They really can. It's not a big deal. But I do want them to grow big, and they will come back every year, which is why I don't really mind putting them in the ground. Thank you for watching. Um, we appreciate your support of this channel. And by support, I mean liking, commenting on the videos. We would love to have you subscribe. That would be great. We are not ever going to show you anything crazy. This is real life stuff that we're doing, and we're going to come back, like I said, at some point, and I'd like to give you some progress on how these are doing, okay? Because we still have a couple more months of good lighting and good weather here in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. So these have a chance to, put out some more growth, even in the heat. Let me encourage you to grow what you love. And that way you will love what you grow. Knowing that God will give you the increase. And for all of the plants, I had to move the other one because there's no room for it. But we thank God for this opportunity to share some of our knowledge with you and just sharing part of our journey with you as we grow plants indoors, outdoors. We grow food, fruit trees, berry tree bushes, you name it. There's something in every category for us to grow. I thank God for all of you, and we wish you well. We love to hear from you. In the section of the description of this video, you're going to find a link to our Facebook group, EndTime Urban Gardeners, EndTime Urban Gardening Advice, Tips and Hacks. Sorry, that's a mouthful. So I encourage you to join our group. Let us know how you heard about us. Give us some comments. If you have a better way of uppotting your hostas or any other plant, please, I'm okay with you putting a link in the description and just saying, hey, this is how I did mine. I will look at it. We are all here to learn. I am not an expert, far from it. Trust me, I kill plants all the time. And I'm not just going to report the successes, but the failures as well. Because you know what? You got to fail at some point so that you can grow. Okay? Well, God bless you, and we thank you for this opportunity to come before you and share something that we love and we enjoy doing. God bless. Bye bye.